Middle of January is when true wintering happens in the English countryside. The last of the twinkling lights are gone and peace has settled over everything. We're past the winter solstice now, gaining 2-3 extra minutes of daylight each day, but the nights are still long and cold. I love how cozy my home feels this time of the year, and there's real comfort in anything green and fresh, like these roses that remind me it won't be long until spring, when everything warms up and feels beautiful again. Gentle sprinkling of snow in the Cotswolds last night prompted us to go out, especially since the weather is so lovely, sunny with crisp blue skies. This is a beautiful sight of winter in the English countryside, one that makes you feel like you're living inside the pages of Pride and Prejudice. The local pubs are some of the coziest places to be at this time of the year, with crackling fireplaces and delicious coffee and food. We stopped for a lunch before going for a walk, which felt like something out of a storybook. The stone cottages, sunshine, and light dusting of snow were magical and peaceful. At this time of the year, you'll often find me looking down at my feet, eagerly searching for snowdrops. Although they are officially winter flowers, I see them as a little whisper from Mother Nature, telling us it's not too long until arrival of spring. This churchyard was full of them, sprouting at the feet of old trees and making this already beautiful place truly enchanting. In the midst of winter, it's very important to keep a good diet full of vitamins and micronutrients. It's easy to fall into a slump eating only comfort food, but adding a portion of vegetables to each meal can make a huge difference. Meals don't have to be elaborate to be nourishing. Today, I'm making a toasted sandwich for lunch. Usually my husband and I make our own lunches, but today Andre has been elbow deep in paperwork. The house is quiet, children are in school, so I thought it would be nice to make a simple lunch for both of us. I came across this quote recently from Anne Bradstreet: "If we had no winter, spring wouldn't be so pleasant." It's such a good reminder. I shared this in a blog post the other day and added a few more beautiful and inspiring quotes. I will share the link in the video description if you would like to have a look. When I asked, about 70% of you said you're already counting down to spring, and I'm the same. I can't wait for blossoms and sunshine, but every season has its place. Without winter, we would never appreciate spring and summer quite as much. Winter is time of simple pleasures and going back to basics. After the abundance of summer and the indulgence of autumn and of course Christmas, now in January, many of us reset ourselves and our habits, returning to the small joys of ordinary life. Cooking homemade meals, decluttering our homes, taking walks in the forest. This time of the year reminds us that happiness doesn't hide beneath the Christmas tree or among pumpkin spice cookies and coffees. Those moments are lovely and a wonderful way to celebrate life, but it's important to remember that joy can be found in the simplicity of everyday life if we chose to see it. Passing the famous mushroom cottage in Somerset on this foggy winter morning reminds me again how magical the English countryside is. The day began gloomy and I thought it was a great opportunity to go out and capture this scenery to share with you. A different face of winter in the English countryside. Today feels much more like the setting of a Gothic novel. The Victorians loved spooky stories and often set them in remote locations in British countryside. You can easily imagine being a character in a ghost story when wandering through a foggy churchyard. The good part is that there are no actual ghosts here, just the peace and ambience of the countryside. The day continued to be gloomy. I couldn't resist a country pub with a crackling fireplace, so we headed there for a meal. Cozy nap by the fireplace with a really good coffee. I can't tell you how much I truly love winter in the English countryside. British people really know how to embrace winter and stay cozy and merry during this dark, cold time of the year. I can't imagine myself a better place to live and build my life. Popping in here to let you know that I am going to write a get to know me blog post where I basically answer the most often asked questions, like where am I from Poland, or why do I not show my children, because I don't want to. In a bit more detail. I do keep on getting these questions every time I post on YouTube, in my DMs on Instagram, so I thought it would be nice to put it all together in one place so I can direct people to a particular page when they can get all their answers and I don't have to keep on repeating myself over and over and over again. So if you have any questions to me, write them down in the comment section and I will try to answer as many as I can. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching today's vlog and I will see you next week.